Just because you didn't trade does not mean you didn't improve. That's what exactly happened last week. The last week was all about waiting. No rushing, no forcing, right? And sometimes the biggest win is absolutely doing nothing when your market is not giving you a perfect setups that fits your plan. Hello traders, welcome back to my channel. This is Trading with Main here. So I hope you all are doing great and staying so sharp as always. So if you are new to this channel, so this channel is generally for those who are really looking for to growth, how to really journal their own trading performance, and so on, right? So in this channel, I'm always sharing my trade recaps, which has taken over the live. I'm going to share all the journals and in general my trading. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the pre-weekly analysis of gold and DAX. So without further delay, let's dive into it. All right, guys. So this is the DAX at the moment. We're sitting at the weekly time frame. Overall, the trend is bullish. We're following the bullish order flow. Uh, the best thing about DAX, I like it. Look at that. If I just zoom out a little bit, so it's a trending pair. You can see no matter what. Okay, sometimes you have a deeper pullback, sometimes you have a normal pullback, sometimes you have a very deeper pullback. But at the end, it's just a trending pair. It's like a gold, right? So what is the advantage of trading this kind of trending pair is like most of the time where if you really find a mechanical way to get involved on this kind of assets, it's really profitable and it's really helpful for your trading performance as well. This is why I love to trade DAX and the gold than the forex at the moment, because forex is not doing great. So let's dive into it. What's the DAX is doing, what I'm expecting for the next week, it's coming week, and overall it's bullish. Price mitigated the demand, so weak flip demand over there. Price after that was pushed up higher, and yeah, pretty much it's just the bullish chalk, you can say, arguably, and it could be the sweep. But for the sweep, I would like to minimum, I would like to see this demand to be filled. If it's filled, this will be the sweep for me, and I can look for the short. But this, I don't think this will happen this week, and even if it happens, I'm ready for that. So still I'm waiting for the daily time frame, how it looks like within here, and if there is any sort of demand or something like that, I would love to take a long and target that week high. All right, moving to the daily time frame. Daily looks quite promising to me. Yeah, daily swing is bullish, right? You can see that. I could have mapped this way, so I could have mapped this way, but I just like to map this a little bit tighter flow. I would like to closely work with the auto flow, but again, in the back of my mind, I'm kind of a little bit aware that that's the big range. Maybe we could start the pullback and do like that as well. This is in the future, but currently I'm just focused on the recent price actions, what it's doing, how it's reacting, and what it's showing, right? So yeah, daily is bullish. Recently it broke the structure of the previous swing structure, and you can see that while breaking the structure, price has mitigated to the fresh demand zone, which led to the break of the structure, which led to the break of the internal structure, whatever you name it. And then right after mitigate, look at that bullish pressure was there, bearish pressure was here, so which means the price was kind of a little bit here and there. I think this just because of to trap the people, to trap the early buyer and sellers and do its job. And you can see pretty much bullish momentum over there. Demand created, that's a very fresh demand. Now demand mitigation. So now I'm expecting, as per the all the confirmation, I'm expecting this price to push to the upside and target that daily week high, right? So this is my prime forecast for daily, and if this breaks, I would not surprise if this shift to the bearish structure, because there is no more demand left. All the sell side liquidity has been created, and if this breaks, yes, definitely I will look for the short. And sometime on the DAX also, what I've seen, sometime even if it's break, maybe it's sweeping something, and if I see something V-shaped reaction, retracement over there, I would love to look for a long until the supply zone which is created after that break, and do like that as well. Yeah, this is it for Delhi. Delhi looks pretty much similar and simple to me. Just looking for a long from this demand. Let's see how it goes when the market opens on Monday. On the H4, look at that, how beautiful H4 is. Broke up the structure, pull back to the discounted price at the demand zone. When you get to the old some sort of demand zone here, as you can see that. And now look at that, how beautiful it is. Like my demand mitigation, right? So if some sort of lead over there and has the bullish chalk with the momentum, now we can see there was a fresh demand created that time where lots of early buyers got trapped in and got swept out. Again, now seller activated. The reason why is price swept the liquidity, bearish chalk, momentum there. Now lots of seller also got interacted here, and they took the short position as well. You can see the result after this supply mitigation. Look at that, how much supply, how much sellers got activated from this kind of supply range. And what happened next? After they tracked in, retraced back aggressively and then posted the upside, which means it's already showing lots of early buyers, lots of early sellers got trapped in so nicely. And then you can see what's happened next. After trapping every impatient trader from the market, it's going to the upside with the momentum, which is an early indication that the price is more likely to target that weak high of the swing structure, or you would say all-time high, because this is the all-time high now. Pretty much crystal clear on the H4, but currently there is no clean demand zone, so I just mark this weak demand zone. Or even if, like after mitigation, if I see some sort of order flow, I would happy to follow the order flow because I'm backed by the daily time frame, right? Or even if it does that, and if it do like that, this is more beautiful. So yeah, pretty much again H4 looking for the same things. And even if this fails, maybe it could go to the demand zone and push more up higher. But if it does that, but again daily shift like that, and I'll be a little bit more cautious on this kind of particular scenario. Moving to the M15 mostly I just use for the entry. So M15, just like I don't really that much pay attention on what phase we are in, phase A, phase B, phase C, phase D. I don't that much really care, especially on the DAX, because I'm just fully focused on the higher time perspective. As long as it shows like that bullish confirmation after sweeping, I just get to go, even if it's phase D, phase C, phase A, I don't mind. So yeah, moving forward, I'm just waiting for the Monday to open. If it's like that, if it's sweep some sort of label or bidding at something demand and pushed up higher with the momentum, and if it's possible to set OFS or whatever it is, I'll happy to take a long in terms of daily and HO perspective, even from the weekly. So yeah, this is why your multi-time frame analysis is the key, is a crucial point where if you fix your higher time frame, you do not have to worry on the lower time frame. Lower time frame is just a tool to get involved on the market, right? The main overall, all the hard work and main overall trade narrative has to be done from the higher time perspective. Once you fix that, you can easily become aggressive, or you can be a little bit more conservative on the M15 in terms of taking a trade. All right. Yeah, this is it. All right, there you go. So this is the gold we're sitting at the weekly time frame. Of course, gold is also in a bullish run. We are in the bullish range, and then Price is pretty much trending for a really long time. In a weekly, and if I see closely, price will get to the demand range, boost up higher with the bullish chalk. This is the fresh demand created, and ironically, still the demand is intact. Demand is still holding the price. It didn't even break here, as you can see that. So I'm expecting this demand to push more up higher to target that week high here, right? Pretty much weekly. It's simple, and if it fails, I'm open to take a shot. Maybe it's ready for the deeper pullback. As you can see, it's trending for over a long time. And again, as I told you, DAX and Golds are the trending pair. Look at that, it's trending little bit, slightly pullback, small pullback, deeper pullback, but again after that again trending, consolidation, trending, pullback, trending, like that. Look at that. So this is the beauty of this kind of pairs. It's just when it's trending, you can get tons of opportunity, you can get tons of buy orders on this bullish run. And this is where you can be a little bit slightly aggressive because you're all the time frame, you're all the higher time frame bias is bullish. So that's the time you can be a little bit slightly aggressive on the 15 when it's aligned. On my daily is like a little bit, I'm not really happy with that. The reason is like swing is bullish, but you get to the pull back to the discounted price at the weekly demand range, bullish chalk, forming this after bullish short. Bullish order flow has started, it's failed to close, it's kind of sweep up now. Actually, now this got sweep, now I will bullish chalk. It's kind of, I'm not really happy with this order flow, right? The reason is like I'm not really sure, but still from the weekly perspective, from the demand holding perspective, I still can assume that after the bullish chalk mitigate to the demand after sweeping this lead. Again after demand pushed up higher, bullish chalk again here failed to close, same pattern has repeated like that. So I'm still not really confident with this price actions, right? I mean, as you can see that, but I think you can see that after the bullish chalk, now price mitigated the demand, little bit bullish momentum has kicked in. Maybe this time I'm hoping the price won't chop around and it will push. If it's pushed like that, I'm really positive that the price is more likely to push more up higher with this bullish momentum, right? So yeah, nothing exciting in the daily. Still waiting for slightly adjustment, slightly development. Let's see how it goes. But again, overall narrative is bullish throughout the weekly and the daily swing perspective. Moving to the H4, pretty much H4 is slightly bearish at the moment. But why it's bearish? Just to frustrate the pullback for this daily. Even if its swing is bearish, but internally it's fully bullish. Yeah, still on. We are on a fade C kind of thing on the H4. After the break, price pulled back to the demand of the daily. Price had swept the lead, right? Now here is a little bit tricky point here. It's like, look at that. Price had swept the week high back to the range, again swept the lead, pushed to the upside with little bit like momentum over there. So I'm kind of open to take a long from this H4 supply, but I'm skeptical that it's in this kind of range. You can see that, right? It's like sweep the high, sweep the low. Now it's this is the time that we little bit to wait, a little bit to wait for the more development, and we have to be more very conservative on M15 if I want to take a long. I would say it's kind of a range for me. So for the better strike rate, for the better trading performance, I would love to see this break to this side or either this side. Oh, okay, right? So yeah, if it's this side because of this range. But again, you can see the pretty much bullish pattern has formed also. If you really pay attention over here, what I'm trying to say is after sweeping the lead, daily demand mitigation, V-shaped reaction. Now look at this. The demand is kind of forming, demand is respecting, so more likely the price will come here on the Monday market. And maybe M15, if it's M15 really is in high low sweep, very strong retrace, maybe this is the time I would love to take a long if this happens than this particular time. But again, I'm not really confident and really hyper robot at the HP situation, but still I'm trying to anticipate as early as possible, because demand mitigation of daily blah blah blah, so many things are there, right? As I already explained it. Moving to the M15 swing is bearish, internal is bullish. On that Friday, I was looking for a long from here anyway, but wasn't really. So it didn't even really pull back to the support. But here M15 already, you can see there is no supply left. All supply has been gone. There is arguably there's a supply. You can see that, right? That's the supply here on the M15. You can see that I just did this one, but not really kind of thing. Swing is bearish, now pulling back. Trade C started already. Not the best price at the moment. It's, look at that, chopping around very roughly. Either I'm looking for here, sweeps sort of liquidation, V-shaped reaction, fresh demand creation, and then I would be happy to look for a long if this happens, or supply mitigation. If this breaks, more likely the price will push to the low side and target the weekly low. Pretty much nothing on M50. More structure to build, more the price to build, and yeah, I'm just waiting for the M15 to show me a clean directions before taking any decision on the trading. All right, this is it. So yeah, lastly, a quiet week does not mean it's a wasted week, right? We all know whenever a market has the pause or the consolidation phase, it tends to push more up higher or push more lower, right? Whenever market consolidate, we tend to see a huge breakout. The same thing in trading as well. Whenever you have a quite pause week or even a month, and while you are following your whole plan, that does not mean you wasted all the thing. You are preparing for the big move, big profit. Definitely, that's what I believe in my system. Yeah, I'm keeping saying that one trade can make your week, but one forced trade can ruin your whole entire week, right? So our job as a trader is to stay patient, do the prep, and hit the trade at the right moment when the market is allowing you to take the trade once it presents your setups in the market. If this video gave you a value or reminded you to stay patient, then hit the like and subscribe. And also comment below what you guys are looking for this coming week on DAX and the gold. Comment below, I would love to go through. Lastly, as I always keep on saying, let's grow together. Remember one thing, one trade at a time.